Hi guys, welcome back. It's me. For today's video, I'm going to be here talking with the amazing person that I have with me today. As always, thank you so much for your time and tuning in for today's video. Hey, what's your name?
Hey, my name's Jordan. Highlight for this week is not going to work on the weekend.
What does being a man mean to you?
I think being a man to me, rather than thinking about what someone looks like, it's more just being comfortable and happy in your own skin and being able to embody yourself as a man, I suppose.
Shape your perspective as that being a man.
I grew up with a pretty weird father, so he was told me that I needed to man up and be more of a man. So I think I rejected that type of stereotypical way of thinking because of that. And then I learned over the years to create my own version of what it means to be a man.
Do you think it's okay for a man to cry?
I do. I think it's okay for everyone to cry. I think it's an important part of the healing process for things.
And why is that?
Because you release so much. So you sort of surrendering to your bodily functions of crying and feeling, which is really important, especially when you need to overcome something or if you are struggling with something and you have to move past it.
Have you ever felt the pressure to man up?
I did when I was younger with my father and my brother, but I don't feel that anymore as an adult.
Who do you open up to when you're struggling?
I have a support group it's like an unofficial support group, which is just my friends that are from New Zealand. We study and learn astrology together. So it's turned into also a place where we feel comfortable and talk together. Mainly do it on Instagram because they live in New Zealand. I live over here. We travel and stuff. So, and my partner as well. Yeah.
Those weren't there. Do you think that you would have turned differently?
I do. Yeah. I was only just talking to my friends last night about how, because she actually thought that because she struggles from mental health issues and takes medication and sees a therapist. And I was talking about how when I left my family, I actually found a family in other people that I met just in day-to-day life rather than going and seeing a therapist. And I feel like creating my own family with another family and friends and talking to them about my issues and problems and through them that way was my version of therapy without any drugs or medications, professional. Yeah. I tried, when I was younger, I with depression, not so much now. And I did take antidepressants. And I feel like they made the situation worse. And people around me weren't happy with that I was responding to the medication as well. So I kind of few people away. I said it works for some people, like if you have a medical condition where they need to take medication. But I do honestly think that most of the medication could probably be avoided. That's my personal opinion though.
Do you think men and women handle emotions differently, or are they just taught to?
I think it's a perception about what things that men and women process emotions. It's really men and women can process emotions the same, but I also think that some men and women would process emotions differently. I don't think it's a one size fits all. You possibly have a lot of different ways that but I don't think specifically that women are more emotional than men. Men tend not their emotions as much, and women might be easily show their emotions more. Yeah. Personally, it's really subjective though. Some women are really good at hiding their emotions as well. So
what makes them perceive them that way?
I think there is probably expectation ingrained, feeling women are more emotional and men are less emotional, or they're not supposed to show their emotions as much. That can come from the family dynamic, and it can also come from the schooling system. I know what the schools are like now though, but because I'm 35, so it's probably a lot different to what it was when I was younger, but yeah.
So do you think schooling also changes the way we perceive things?
I do. Yeah. I went to a Catholic school, and also gay. So that was really hard. And most of my mental health issues came from being gay at a Catholic school. So the way that I was treated and the way that I was, when I wanted to, circles that embraced all different types of people, it was all just rejected and stuff like that. So, I was demonized for the way that I was. So I think that's
Stereotype about men that you can't stand.
that we shouldn't be allowed to wear shorts in the workplace. Like if you're at an office, I like women are wearing singlets and shorts and skirts and stuff, and men have to wear really long pants, and sleeve shirts as well. That whole stereotype really annoys me because it's a hot destination that we live in. And I feel like men should be able to wear appropriate clothing, to the weather.
Have you ever wanted to try therapy?
I have tried therapy. I've done a few sessions, and at the end of it, it was great. It was good, but at the end, I didn't want to do any more sessions after the included sessions in my plan that I had. And the counselor said to me, "Find counseling in the people that you are friends with. Like confide in the people." First, he asked me, like, "Are you comfortable talking to anyone else?" I explained my support group that I had around me. And then he just urged me to reach out to them. And that's what I did. And ever since then, I don't have many friends now, but I think that period of my life, probably around 20s, 30-ish, that's a really good time where I sort of went through therapy with my friends.
What's something that always boosts your mental health?
Meditation, having a hot bath.
And how does that help?
I think relieving tension. So meditation and breathing helps to change your mindset and clear your mind. And then doing something like having with magnesiums and things like that to relax your muscles can release all of the built up tension, and some as well. So I think that the poses and like that, anything that puts you into a vulnerable position helps to some. Like I was doing Warrior 3 for the first time and I cried because of just like, I know why. It just felt like a release of I was holding on to and being guarded and then being in that position was a really vulnerable position, and it made me cry to release some stuff that I was holding on to. Yeah.
Thank you. Do you think the stuff that you're holding on to is harming you or helping you?
I think it's harming me if I don't do anything about it, but as I delve into what happened to me as a child and moving into who I was and who I am now, comparing what I wanted to be as a child, but then I was suppressed by my parents, telling me that I shouldn't be that way. And the roots of who I am now is not who I wanted to be when I was a child. And I'm trying to reconnect with the person that I was as a child to fully embrace who I am, because I still feel like there is a little child inside me that wants to be still what I was when I was growing up that I'm not now. So I'm just in a current state of reconnecting with that inner child and working through that stuff at the moment. I don't think it's something that you can just do in, a couple of weeks. I think it's definitely something that takes time to through.
Can a man be vulnerable and strong at the same time?
Absolutely. I think vulnerability in men is showing strength. So if you can be happy embodying or comfortable embodying your vulnerability in front of people, then I feel like that's the strongest that you can be. It's when you hide yourself and be someone else because of the way that you think other people think that you should be. That's when you're being weak, because you're not showing people who you really are.
Do you think being vulnerable and strong at the same time can go together, or will you have like a time depicting? I mean, man, have a hard time depicting it.
I think most people would have a hard time depicting it, but you can tell when people are fully in tune and embodying who they are regardless. I think it's difficult to do that. Yeah. Yeah. For me to do that. I do as much as possible. So, yeah.
As always, like, share, subscribe for more amazing content like this. Peace.